No rain right now in the picture for our region, but certainly the scattered cloud cover and the south wind pattern, they're setting up, and that's going to help to throw these ingredients together to get at least a few patchy storms forming. Not so much tomorrow or in the morning while you're sleeping, but perhaps as early as 6-7 a.m. Our cold front, the first one, will start to approach, and it will be capable of forming a couple spots of rain and thunderstorms that could move essentially along the I-10 corridor. The front itself will stall across southern Georgia, so near and south of that, a couple little spots of hit or miss rain and storms in the afternoon when it's warmer. That could be another source of maybe a couple of isolated cases of hail-producing storms and maybe some gusty winds with a few of those storms. And then that starts to move to the north with a push of south winds and more moisture, and yet another cluster of storms that could make its way across the state line region on early Sunday morning. Those can also create some gustier winds and maybe occasional hail. And then that also goes back to the north as a warm front. So we have warmth and moisture, stronger upper pattern with these disturbances. The strongest one will start to enter the southeast on Sunday afternoon. That will be capable of creating more of a widespread severe weather concern, especially near the tri-state and to the north, and then lingering into South Georgia and the Big Bend area into your Monday morning. So we do have a few opportunities. The main concern is going to be Sunday night with the storms that create strong wind gusts, especially earlier on in South Georgia, and then maybe a lesser extent into North Florida early on Monday morning. And a few of those storms along that line can produce a few tornadoes. There could be some times of isolated local flooding, especially across southwest Georgia. And perhaps in those isolated cases, we could see a few hail events with these thunderstorms. So keep in mind, isolated tomorrow and Sunday morning, but increasing in coverage late Sunday through Monday morning. Most areas will encounter at least a brief period of gustier winds and maybe some severe weather elements, but South Georgia will certainly be in the thick of the risk on your Sunday night. So what it all means in your extended first alert forecast, a little unsettled as I mentioned. Tuesday and Wednesday will be drier, slightly cooler mornings, and yet another concern for maybe a few more strong or severe storms later next week into Thursday. Plenty of time to track that one, and we'll keep you abreast of it all. We'll be right back.